So I hope everything's going well, guys. It's VANSLAM, and guess what? I'm out riding my motorcycle. I'm using my Senna 10C. It's older. I used to have it on my other Shoei helmet, and that one, the interior broke down, should I say, and I couldn't use it anymore, so I had to throw it away. There are no inserts for that one except for ears, so that had to go away. And my other two Shoeis are modular, so I know that these are a little different as far as the way they appear, but hopefully this works. Hopefully this works. I think I've got it all set up, the sound and everything. Just checking. I'm excited about the fact that I'm able to record again after, what, I don't know, a year or so of not being able to record and talk to you guys while I'm riding my Honda. Woohoo. Man. Okay, before we do anything, we've got to get petrol. I'm down to quarter tank, below a quarter of a tank. And I definitely need gas before we start riding and hanging out and talking trash. Yeah, get that taken care of. And I'm very excited to be getting gas, because gas right now is below $2. Who knew? Who thought this could happen? What is gas at? $1.95? I think if I keep going south on this road, I will find gas cheaper, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep going south down this road to find cheaper gas. Hopefully I won't run out of gas before I find cheaper gas, right? So it's 195.9 a gallon, 196 a gallon here. And I just know, because I was driving around in my car, and I know if I go a couple of miles further south here, the gas goes down another 5 cents. So why not? Cheap gas, because I can use regular in my Honda. That's right. I use regular in my Honda Goldwing because that's what it says to do. I don't have to put in premium. I like that. So what I should do while we're riding here, see, look at it, it's already 2 cents cheaper. $1.95. I said $1.96. Never mind. Take that back. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do today is I think I'm going to do a long-term review of this Goldwing. I've had it for 4 years now. I bought it in so 2015. I bought it in early 2016. Brand new, no mileage. So that means I've had this bike 4 years, just over 4 years. And I have 4,579 miles. That's right, 4,579 miles for a 4.5-year-old bike. I know, guys, it's a sorry statement. I'm doing about a mile a month, right? No, I'm doing 1,000 miles a year. What am I thinking about? How could I make that mistake? I am doing 1,000 miles a year. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm doing 1,000 miles a year? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 1,000 miles a year? Let me see, I don't think I've ever done, hell, I had a Vespa, I didn't do 1,000 miles on it a year. I did more than that. This has got to be the lowest mileage I've ever done on any of my motorcycles, other than my dirt bike, which I only had for 6 months. Okay, but yeah, there's a difference in riding this bike and riding other bikes, and that's what we're going to talk about as soon as I get some gas. We're going to talk about what it's been like to ride a Honda for 4.5 years. And only put 4,600 miles on it. It's really interesting, huh? What does that mean? Well, to give you a hint, I know I've been working a lot these past 5 years, So I really haven't had the time, or maybe 6 years, because I didn't even have a motorcycle for a year before I bought the Goldwing. And I always wanted a Goldwing. So, that's the 2015 came out with the 40th anniversary, and they just look really cool. This look really good. So I was like, I don't know, $2.25 for gas at Delta? What the heck? Maybe the gas is going up again. Anyway, I just didn't know what I wanted to get. And then I saw the Goldwing, and it was a really good price for this Goldwing too. And you could talk about, I think you got to check my review of the bike. I talk about how much cheaper this was than the Harley, and that was the main reason why I got it, because it's that much cheaper than the Harley. And so I gotta pick my nose, so that's why I went and got that. And well, it was cheaper, and it was still a cruiser. It was fast. It's faster. So I just didn't want to. Yeah, I like big bikes. I like big bikes. For me, they ride better. They're more comfortable on the highway. They buzz less. Well, yeah, if Japanese bikes, they buzz. If they're Harley, they rock less when you're parked, of course. Harley's just smooth when you're rolling along. Let's see, what else is there? I don't know. So with this bike, as far as maintenance goes, let's talk about maintenance on this bike. So maintenance on this bike was pretty much almost nothing. I mean, I don't have to change the air filter. I've done a bunch of I've done an oil change almost every, well, not almost, I've done an oil change every year, and that really consists of buying a an oil filter from the dealer, and then getting oil. And I've tried, what have I tried? I've tried Mobil 1 motorcycle oil. I've tried Rotella T4, Rotella T6. Yes, I'm up to my third oil change. I think I'm going to use Rotella T6 next time again. Full synthetic. I think it's 15W40 or something like that. I forget what the number is. But yeah, I'm going to do that again. That was, I mean, Rotella is really inexpensive. And it's oil. It works, and there are a lot of other guys who use it. So, and I use it, and I'm pretty happy with it. Although I'm not putting on the miles to really test it out. Hey guys, I'm back. I got gas. Spent $8 to fill up the tank. $8. One great thing about owning, great thing about owning a Honda. So yeah, long term. Maintenance was nothing, just oil changes, and that's it pretty much. Washing the bike. Tires, with only 4,500 miles, the tires are still good. Don't have any problems with them. Nothing wrong with suspension of the bike. Nothing wrong with the finish of the bike. Nothing wrong with the engine of the bike. Yeah, everything's been pretty much cool. Yeah, man, I mean, it's been a non-event. It's a scooter, man. It's a scooter. That's all I got to say. I mean, mileage, I'm not getting the mileage that everyone else gets, the high mileages that everyone else gets. And that's really because I do ride my bike a little bit fast. Not fast, I like the higher RPMs. That's the answer to that one. It's not fast. I like the higher RPMs on a bike. To me, it's just smoother. And I'm always in a rush to get to cruise control, which is in the 4th or 5th gear. That's right, this Honda only has 5 gears. It doesn't have 6 gears, excuse me, or more. Yeah. So what else is going on with this bike? Yeah, the only problem I had, and this has to do with experience, was the windscreen. I got it up and I couldn't get it down. But the way it works, it's a ratchet system, so you've got to pull it all the way up for it to go down, and then you click it back up in stages. That's the only thing that I had as far as a problem, and that's, maybe I should have read the manual on it. But I've ridden this bike in the cold, I've ridden it in the rain. When I've ridden it cold, I've ridden it in the rain. I have ridden it, this guy's gonna cut me off anyway. I've ridden it in the wintertime, in the summertime, in all 4 seasons at some point in time. It does put out enough juice to power my electrical vest and gloves. I've never had to wear my electric pants with this, and I haven't had to wear my electric pants until I was wearing my V-Rod, I think, and that didn't have any fairings until I put that road glide fairing on. Excuse me. Yeah, so that's been pretty good. The heated seats are nice. The heated grips are nice. Yeah. Now what I haven't done is, the only thing extra I've done to this bike, I've added a cigarette plug, power plug, so I can charge the GPS I have there, which is ancient. And that's the only change. I haven't added lights to it. I haven't added chrome to it. I haven't added any of the fancy stuff that people normally do add. I tell you, it's been a trouble-free, limited cost adventure. I can't complain. If I had to do it all over again, I'd do it all over again. Now, as far as maintenance on this bike, future maintenance, I think I probably will have someday. I think my first maintenance is going to be tires. I probably like 10,000 miles. I think I'm gonna have to get tires. I think after that, maintenance, my next maintenance will be the dreaded air filter, the Honda air filter, which is in the sensor, which is underneath. You got to take everything off to change your air filter. And I think that when that happens, I'll get a K&N filter, not because it's a better filter, but because the mileage change requirement is higher. I think instead of 16,000, 20,000, it's like 50,000. And the reason why I don't know that is because, dude, I only have 4,500 miles on my Goldwing. Not worried about that yet. That's interesting. We should talk about that. Cruise control in a Honda Goldwing. Not that special. I've had issues with it. It hunts. It doesn't like stay on. It's not as smooth as a Harley's cruise control. It kind of hunts. And it doesn't happen right away. It is like a 1-2 second delay before it grabs. Yeah. Other than that, it's pretty cool. Let's put it this way. This bike, I've done nothing to it but oil changes in 5 years. Can't complain. I cannot complain. I wish I could. I wish there was something I could complain about, but I can't. This bike has done everything I've asked it to do, which hasn't been much. Found some kind of back roads. So that's a summary of it as far as what's so great about the Honda Goldwing. It is less expensive to own than many of the bikes out there. There's very little to do to it. Once it's moving forward, you get to use regular gas, and maintenance is less expensive. Now let's go through the other things. Handling. It's a great handling bike. Let's see, it's a great handling bike. It looks good. It's clean, of course, because it only has 4,500 miles. It's easy to clean. It's all plastic. Waxing is Pledge. I mean, you can use other automotive waxes, which I do use, but I use Pledge most of the time. I say once in a while, like I don't. No, but I use Pledge once in a while, and I use regular wax once in a while. Yeah, so maintenance is inexpensive. Upkeep is inexpensive. It handles great. It drives forever. I haven't had any problems with it. And if there is, it's inexpensive to fix. So, yeah, and I'll tell you, I mean, I know it's a big bike. It's 900 pounds. The complicated part of this bike when riding it is when you, I guess, stop at a light and you're not prepared. The weight can get to you. You know, the weight could be too much, and you could miss You can mishandle it. You're not going to drop it, but you can mishandle it. I tell you, once the wheels are rolling, though, this baby is whee, nimble. I'm just trying to find bad points with this. The sound system is good. It's not great, but hell, it's fine. Like I said, the heated seats. It does everything a cruise is supposed to. This is what I hate to say it, but this is what a cruise is supposed to be, and it does what it's supposed to do really well. So that's my summary. Long term, keep it, sell it, get rid of it. Keep it unless I get a good price. But during this time of season, that ain't gonna happen. If I did, I'd get another Honda without a doubt. Like I said, this Goldwing is 1800 cc's, over 100 horsepower, over 100 foot-pounds of torque. Yeah. What else you need? What else you need? So, and until I figure that one out, I'll worry about it then. But right now, this is a thumbs up, 2 thumbs up. It's a keeper for sure. Yep. So anyway, what was I saying? Yep. So once again, this is VANSLAM giving you a long-term review of the Honda Goldwing. I hope you liked it. I know I did, riding the bike anyway. It's been a while since I've been out there with the camera, guys. Once again, I'm using a Senna 10C. Anyway, yep. So what I gotta do? Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, comment, stay safe. Talk to you soon.